I don't mind staying late at work. In fact, I kind of prefer it. The office is quieter, no one's around to bother me, and I can get everything done without the usual distractions. That's what I thought anyway. It started last Monday. I was working on a project, had a few deadlines coming up, so I stayed late. It was around PM when I realized I was the only one left in the building. The lights were dimmed, the hum of the fluorescent lights barely audible. I'd heard the building was old. Some of the staff would joke about it being haunted or that it creaks too much at night. But I never paid attention to those stories. I didn't believe in that stuff. Around 11:30, I heard something odd. Footsteps. Soft, slow, but heavy. I looked up from my desk. No one. The hallway outside my cubicle was empty. I shook my head, figuring it was the air conditioning acting up, or just my tired brain playing tricks on me. But then, I heard the footsteps again. Closer this time, I got up, walked to the hallway, and peered around the corner. Nothing. I shrugged it off, sat back down, and kept working. At 12:45 a.m., the footsteps returned. But this time, they were accompanied by something else, a low, muffled sound, like scraping, almost like furniture being moved. I figured someone else was still here, working late, but I hadn't seen anyone when I checked earlier. Curious, I followed the sound to the back of the office. The cleaning supplies room, a few file cabinets, and storage closets lined the walls. The scraping sound was louder now. I reached the door. It was cracked open. I pushed it open. No one was inside. But the room, it looked different. The filing cabinets were all slightly open, the papers inside disorganized, as if someone had been rifling through them. And there on the floor was a strange piece of paper. It was a sheet of plain printer paper. Nothing on it, but a single sentence, written in bold black ink. "You're not alone." I froze. The room felt colder now, like the air had shifted. I could feel it crawling over my skin, before I could even process what I was seeing. Then, the footsteps returned, right behind me. I turned quickly. No one. I stood there for a moment, my heart pounding, my breath shallow. I thought I was losing my mind. That's when I heard it again. This time, the sound of something dragging across the floor, inside the cleaning closet. I backed away, but my legs felt heavy, like something was holding me in place. The noise stopped, but I wasn't alone. I could feel it. Something was in the room with me, something I couldn't see. Suddenly, my phone buzzed. It was a text message from my boss, who had left hours ago. "Did you lock up the storage room?" I could have sworn I heard something in there. I stared at the message. My boss had never texted me this late before, and I definitely never told him I was in the storage room. I turned to look back at the room. The file cabinet drawers were shut now. The air had grown thick. I felt like something was watching me. I left. Fast. I grabbed my stuff, bolted for the elevator, and didn't stop until I was outside. The cold night air hit me like a slap in the face. And for the first time in hours, I could breathe again. But when I got home, I checked my phone. I thought maybe I had missed something, but the text was gone, the one from my boss. It had never existed. And then I saw it. The piece of paper I had picked up in the storage room. It was in my pocket. It hadn't been there when I left. I had never put it in there. But somehow, it was with me, and it still had that sentence. "You're not alone." I haven't gone back to the office. I don't know if I'll ever go back, but I'll never forget that feeling, the way it felt like someone, or something, was standing just behind me, watching, waiting for me to turn around. Some places are best left empty at night.